Welcome to Game 2 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. Line up against him, Bruce Bochy's lineup brought to you by Taco Bell. Sometimes you got to live Moss. And you'll notice it's the same 1 through 8 that Bochy won with yesterday. The left-handers Blanco and Panic off the top. All-stars Posey, Sandoval, and Pence 3 through 5. 3 left-handed hitters in Brandon Belt, Brandon Crawford, and Travis Ishikawa, and then Tim Hudson rounding things out, number 9 in the pitching spot. Their season 14-5, a 2.66 ERA. He has had a couple of seasons in which he's won more decisions, John. But when you really micro scrutinize the rest of his
pitch, many at all, if any, but 3.
Popped him up. Back from shortstop is Ian Desmond, and the first out tonight is in the books. The .305 batting average after his call up from AAA Fresno. There's a high fly ball out to right for Jason Worth. And 2 gone. Yeah, the Giants seem to. Posey with a base hit into left. And a crowd that was eager for a punch out. Something that was the case a lot yesterday. A runner aboard with 2 gone. The 1-2 to Sandoval. Another fly ball chance for Jason Worth. Span is there as well. Called ball, Maverick. Worth makes the catch to retire the side. Time for Tim Hudson to go to work after a scoreless top of the first. Tinkering with today's lineup card, not the case. It's the same 1 through 8 for the Nats as well. Span, Rendon, and Worth, LaRoche, Desmond, and Harper, Ramos and Cabrera, and Jordan Zimmerman pitching and batting number 9. And it's the 4-time All-Star, 39-year-old right-hander Tim Hudson on the mound for the Giants tonight.
Numbers a little bit deceiving, 9 and 13, but did not get a lot of run support. 1 and 12 in games that he was given little run support. 2 runs are left. Pitchers that were more like each other back to back.
On the ground at first for Brandon Belt, and it's a ground ball out that starts things for Tim Hudson tonight.
Really helped him the most.
Rendon with the base hit into left. A 1-out base runner in the home first.
Having different type styles is as important.
A swing and a miss, and Hudson finishes Worth with a strikeout. A month. LaRoche into the opposite field, but right at Travis Ishikawa to retire the side. So as was the case in the top of the first, a runner left stranded in the bottom of the inning.
Count.
And a base hit into left field. But both of the Giants' singles early on today have come on 2 strike pitches by right-handed hitters into left field. There goes Pence, a swing and a miss, throw down to second base. Finishes the strike him out, throw him out, double play.
Getting in their mind, like, what if it doesn't go the way we want?
Crawford sends a fly ball to Worth, who's been busy early tonight. Already his 3rd putout in 2 innings of work. We played an inning and a half in D.C. Scoreless. Was the former All-Star shortstop. A ground ball for Joe Panic. Well, Ian Desmond's fall promises to get a lot busier than just. Picking on the first pitch, another bouncer for Panic. According to plan, a couple of ground ball outs induced by Tim Hudson to start the second.
What he went through, a little bit of that.
2-2 to Ramos, another ground ball. Crawford there for it, plenty of time. 3 ground ball outs make for a 1-2-3 bottom of the second. A bouncer over the middle and through, another base hit on a 2-strike pitch, and the leadoff hitter's aboard for the 2nd straight inning for the Giants. Career home runs, as you can see, and Hudson indeed squaring around to bunt, drops it down perfectly. LaRoche has only 1 play. Ishikawa to second now with 1 away.
Really hit it that well up there.
And came back down to strike him out with a pitch at the knees. Well, what a match. Sharply hit to first, but playable for Adam LaRoche. Third scoreless inning in the books for Jordan Zimmermann.
Home to a city that's been waiting this long. Unbelievable.
As Drupal Cabrera leads things off in the Nationals half of the third with a ball into the opposite corner that rattles around. A leadoff double in the home half of the third.
World Championships.
And Bunting with 2 strikes fouled. There is 1 away in the third. As back in the day. True of pitchers as well. Here's Span now, who offers it the first pitch and sends a chopper to Belt. Cabrera to third with 2 gone.
Well, here's the hit.
Posey sets up on the outside corner. Rendon shoots it into left field. 1-0 Nationals.
It's just amazing.
Worth with a drive into center field. Blanco setting up with room to retire the side. The Nationals do have their first lead of the series, however, thanks to their young third baseman Anthony Rendon. Through 3, 1-0 Nats. 3 singles for the Giants tonight. Each has come on a 2-strike pitch. There's another ground ball to the left side of the infield. This one doesn't get through. And there's 1 away for Jordan Zimmermann.
Stuff.
A swing and a miss by Pablo Sandoval. Third strikeout of the night for Jordan Zimmermann. 2 gone, bases empty now for Hunter Pence, who was also single tonight. Offering on the first pitch. Zimmermann will do it himself. The quickest of 1, 2, 3 innings in the top of the fourth. Maybe for the script to flip. At top of the fourth may have been one. Adam LaRoche leads things off in the Nats fourth, and on the first pitch he hits a fly ball into foul territory that Pablo Sandoval runs down. Posey sets up away once again, and a ground ball base hit back up the middle. Ian Desmond's first hit of the series. There goes Desmond. And he'll get in safely without a throw. A swing and a miss, 2 away.
And that's what I'm talking about. The crowd can actually amp you up on an off-speed pitch that.
On the corner to strike him out. 4 punch-outs for the 4-time All-Star tonight. Through 4, still just 1-0 Nats. A 1-hopper to first. Adam LaRoche, a former Gold Glover, routine play for him, and there's 1 away.
As this game goes on and the starters
Brandon Crawford. Another bouncer for LaRoche.
What you're seeing here is
There's Travis Ishikawa now with 2 out and the bases empty, and on the first pitch sprays a ground ball to the other corner. Rendon's up with another very quick inning, as Jordan Zimmermann has retired 9 in a row. And here at Nationals Park, more than just 703 people cheering on his behalf tonight. Still 1-0 Nats.
Did I even sit down the last 3 innings? It's been that quick.
Back to Hudson, who does a kind of a modified goalie save to record the out by flipping to first.
Field has been less than 6 minutes total. So you're sitting down not for a very long time, then the commercial break, and you're back out.
Here's his 2-2 to Span. Line to first, right at Brandon Belt to retire the side in order in the 5th. John Lester versus James Shields, Clayton Kershaw versus Adam Wainwright. Those games combined to yield 36 runs.
Ball, throw to first.
Line to shortstop for Desmond, and there are 2 gone. 11 in a row set down by Zimmermann. To finish off the no-hitter. Panic wraps that one to first. Jordan Zimmermann rolling right along. 12 in a row retired by the Nationals. Right-hander, the middle of his order, trying to get him a little more support as we go to the bottom of the 6th with Washington up a run. Rendon back in the 3rd, an RBI single with 2 away. Chopper over the plate and through. Anthony Rendon's 3 for 3 tonight. On the ground is shortstop. Crawford's got only one play, gets it to first just in time for out number 1.
His head when he delivers the ball.
1-1 to LaRoche, right into the shift for Panic in shallow right. Almost in that beer league rover position. He's able to throw out LaRoche.
Right-hander. He's done a great job of that.
6 strikeouts for Tim Hudson tonight as Posey finishes with a throw and a leadoff single is left stranded. We played 6 complete. It's still just 1-0 Washington. Posey lines to third on the first pitch of the plate appearance, and Rendon is there to answer one away. Season games between 95 and 96. Sandoval's going to need another at-bat to try to keep his streak alive. There are 2 away.
It would be the 8th on.
Harper grounds to Panic. A great play to his left, and there's 1 away. Here's Wilson Ramos now. A base hit back up the middle. 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strikeout number 7 for Tim Hudson tonight. 1. All of them losses. A great play by Pablo Sandoval. Tim Hudson has been brilliant tonight. We'll go to the 8th. Belt, Crawford, Nishikawa, hoping his efforts aren't in vain. Brandon Belt leads it off for San Francisco, trailing by a run. First pitch swinging. A ball looking for no man's land. Ian Desmond out there to make the over-the-shoulder grab. 0-2 to Crawford is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 5 punch-outs for Jordan Zimmerman.
Only giving up 2 runs.
Line to first for LaRoche, who dives to his right to make the play. Another 1-2-3 inning for Jordan Zimmerman. A swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Hudson.
Well, the Giants.
The 3-2 to him. Anthony Rendon is 4 for 4 tonight.
Four hits. The only blemish really for Tim Hudson is that'll do it for him.
The Giants go to the bullpen for Gene Machi. We'll be back. So Gene Machi enters from the Giants bullpen. They'll face Jason Worth with 1 out and 1 on, and trying to preserve the 1-run deficit for the top of the ninth.
Fastball about.
Posey wants it on the corner, and Worth sends it out to the opposite field. Playable for Pence, and out number 2. Rendon runs. A swing and a miss at the plate. Posey's throw down is not in time. Pitching change of the inning for the veteran left-hander Javier Lopez.
Javier Lopez, sidearm left-hander, came in to face Adam LaRoche yesterday. Some close pitches, but Adam.
And he got him again. The bullpen combines to keep things clean in the 8th. One last crack left for the Giants, down by a run. Got him. Number 6 for Jordan Zimmerman tonight. The crowd here has been standing for much of the latter stages of the night. And they're on their feet now looking for the final out of the game.
Posey coming to the plate. Make something happen right here.
Ball 4, the tying run aboard. The first walk of the night from Jordan Zimmerman. Jordan Zimmerman goes 8 2/3, leads to a hero's exit. Nationals are 1 out away from making this a best 2 out of 3. He turns it over with that one final out to get to his closer, Drew Storen, who has been unstoppable since August 24th. Mr. Posey for the Giants. On the first pitch, that's into shallow left center, a base hit. Panic will stop at second. The go-ahead run aboard with 2 out in the 9th. Sandoval into the opposite field. That's a fair ball. Panic scores, and this game is tied. They're going to try it with Posey. The throw to the plate is in time to get out.
To the outside first base side of the plate, but he came in his turn real steep, and that angle may be the difference if he's out with the tag at home plate. Had he veered more towards first base, and they got him.
And the call is confirmed. Pablo Sandoval's 2-out RBI single has tied it. We go to the bottom of the 9th. A brand new story in D.C.
Play at home plate in the 9th.
Sergio Romo is inserted for the Giants. He faces Ian Desmond to lead off the last of the 9th. A fly ball for Pence. 1 away.
And we already talked about the angle which he took into home really made that play able for the Nationals to get him out.
2 strikes. A bouncing ball for Belt, and there are 2 away in the last of the 9th. A series of sliders finishes off Wilson Ramos. We're going to extra innings in our nation's capital tonight, thanks in part to Pablo Sandoval's heroics. Will there be more drama in the 10th? A 1-1 tie. Top of the 10th. And another pitching change for Washington as Tyler Clippard takes over in the 10th inning. 9th inning with a 2-out walk turned into a game-tying rally as Pence swings and misses for out number 1. Back-to-back strikeouts for the 2-time All-Star. 2 away in the 10th. Ball 4. The rally that tied it in the 9th started with a 2-out walk. A 2-out base.
Some guys can't even look in the stands.
The 2-2. Wrap back to Clippard. A scoreless top of the 10th. Washington still hoping to walk off the Giants. We go to the bottom of the 10th, tied at 1.
Trying to continue the Giants' quest to keep this series in their favor up 2-0.
Got him. Went back up to that same spot, and Cabrera's gone. And Matt Williams might not be far behind.
Well, this is 2 different quadrants that they're probably having a problem with. Matt's going to get it, I'm sure, on behalf of his team. There's a quadrant down that was called against Harper, and then a borderline quadrant up. I thought that last pitch was actually a better pitch, but because Cabrera saw the first one as up, 2 guys end up getting thrown out here.
And the thing is, the 3-1. Zimmerman lines it into left. The winning run on base with 1 out in the 10th. Zimmerman, after the pinch hit single, will be replaced by Danny Espinosa, who will no doubt stay in the ballgame to play second base in the absence of his dribble Cabrera.
Yeah, that way you don't.
Behind the plate. Span bounces it to second. Panic to Crawford for 1. The double play. Jeremy Affeldt rolls the big ground ball to get them both and send this one to the 11th. This veteran left-hander Matt Thornton. And he'll take over here in the top of the 11th.
And the other thing to put a bow on it, Matty, is when a
and there's ball 4. A 4-pitch walk starts the 11th. That filed into the don't judge a book by its cover as Gregor Blanco is bunting. Rendon throws him out at first despite the headfirst slide. The sacrifice works as Perez moves into scoring position with one away. Doubled it, tied it, and got us to this point. First pitch and Panic pops it up. 2 away. As John mentions, he'll turn around and bat right-handed against Thornton. He has had his troubles from the right side of the Pablo Sandoval. Got him. Matt Thornton pitches around a couple of walks, and the Nationals are set up for a walk-off win again in the 11th. Over to their closer, right-hander Santiago Casilla.
Now, the reason they're doing that is this is the heart of the order. Normally you keep your closer for when you
got him on the corner.
2-1. Those are caught looking.
Ward sends a drive into right center field. One that hangs for Blanco. He gets under it to make the catch. It's on deck with 2 away. Sharply hit. That's the shortstop Crawford on the other side of the second base bag, and that realigned infield works to the tune of a 1-2-3 last of the 11th. Fourth reliever of the game is rookie right-hander Aaron Barrett. Made 50 appearances during the regular season, a perfect 3-0 in the decisions, and a very good ERA of 2.66. 8. Trying to hold things for the last of the 12th as Pence sends a drive out to deep center field. Span on the move. He'll play it off the wall. Pence into second with a leadoff double. The new pitcher for the Nationals. Their last available left-hander without going into the ranks of starters like Gio Gonzalez is Jerry Blevins, who worked yesterday as well. And we've reached a pretty interesting time, and Jerry Blevins have met once. The result of that was a home run. They've now met twice. Add a ground ball to second to it, but a very productive out as Pence moves to third now with 1 away. They're at third, a ball and 2 strikes to Brandon Crawford. Little pop to shortstop. Desmond retreats on it. There are 2 away. Stretch on occasion, which they did. Susac off the end of the bat. Little cue shot to first base. Jerry Blevins gets the Nationals out of trouble in the 12th. To the bottom of the 12th, still tied at 1. 29-year-old right-hander Yusmeiro Petit, a major league record holder. One he established earlier this year when he retired 46 consecutive hitters. Will take over on the mound here in the 12th. Capacity in this series, the thought is yes. And there's ball 4. The winning runs aboard to start the home 12th. You know, if this goes. The 1-1 to Harper. A high drive to center field. Blanco is under it to make the catch. Desmond tags up. Throw to second is not in time. Winning run in scoring position with 1 away. The 3-2. Got him swinging.
With the cutter away quickly, even though he's an aggressive hitter, he will swing and miss.
Line to shortstop, and we're going to go to the 13th inning tonight. 2 left stranded, still tied 1 apiece. We're on the way back to San Francisco, having tied this series at 1 apiece. They were on top 1-0 with 2 out in the 9th. Jordan Zimmerman in nothing but control. Craig Stammen is the new pitcher for the Nationals, and his first pitch to Juan Perez glances off his glove right over to the new second baseman as Danny Espinosa gets it over to LaRoche for out number 1. It's the previous long. That's out to Span for out number 2. The previous long being the got to the ballpark today with their bags packed. And Panik slaps it out to shortstop for Desmond. Another chance for the Nationals to walk off the Giants to the bottom of the 13th. Top of the order. Still tied at 1. Yusmeiro Petit continues in his second inning of relief. And a bouncer that's a fair ball, playable for Belt, 1 gone.
Can you imagine? And I'm
in the 12th. Is 3-2 with 1 away here to Rendon. Is hit in the air out to shallow right. It's actually Panik at second that makes the catch just outside the cutout. And there are 2 gone. Worth sends that one into the gap, a base hit. Took the big turnaround first. And the winning run is on base once again for the Nationals. And we'll go to an additional extra inning tonight, to the 14th, where the Giants have the middle of the order. Posey, Sandoval, and Pence still tied 1-1. Sandoval had the game tying hit in the 9th. Lined into left, a base hit and maybe more. Posey takes the turn and is satisfied with a leadoff single here in the 14th.
3-0.
A ball and 2 strikes. Took a whack at another pitch up in the zone. Sends that into shallow left. And Harper is there to make the catch. It's a big first out for Craig Stammen. Got him looking. Pence is rung up for out number 2. If the Nationals can bounce back here. That one does bounce away from Ramos. Posey trying to advance and is thrown out. Some momentum to get the Nationals into the last of the 14th. Really late. And the strikeout starts the last of the 14th, 1 away. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts start the 14th.
That's just really good pitching.
For the 4th time tonight, Wilson Ramos has struck out. A 1-2-3 4th as Petit strikes out the side in the 14th.
Short hop by Ramos.
Craig Stammen continues. He gets Brandon Belt to roll over a ground ball for Danny Espinosa, and there's 1 away.
Settling in.
Another ground ball to the right side of the infield, and 2 quick outs for Stammen in the 15th.
A lot of those out.
He's got Gary Brown. And before we can even get too much farther into it, we'll go to the bottom of the 15th. Drafted by the Giants out of San Jose State University. Played for the home team, if you will. And there's a pop-up for Panik and 1 away.
That was the first hittable one in a while.
On the ground for Panik. And it's 3 2/3 of scoreless relief authored by Yusmeiro Petit. And there's ball 4. And that's the first time in the series that Denard Span has been aboard. There goes Span, had a huge jump. Rendon shoots it into deep right center field. Blanco's under it to send us to the 16th. 4 scoreless innings in relief by Yusmeiro Petit, and we play on in our nation's capital.
Guys will be doing, they'll try everything they can. They'll try a food rally, which I tried a lot during that game. They'll try different seats, different positions.
Might end up with 3, 4, 5 plate appearances. And he strikes out as he swings and misses. 1 away.
For the most part, they have stuck in here and tried to rally their troops.
Popped him up in foul territory. Rendon. And 2 away. Another pop onto the left side of the infield. Another chance for Rendon. And Rafael Soriano works the scoreless top of the 16th. Jason, that stands to reason for a guy that's used in short relief, and a called strike 3 taken by Jason Worth.
And that's the pitching backwards.
LaRoche with a big ball out to right. That dies for Hunter Pence. Ho ho.
There it is.
Another scoreless inning of relief by Yusmeiro Petit.
The point in repeating it. The Nationals.
0.85 ERA, dynamite numbers at home in particular. There's a fly ball out to left off the bat of Buster Posey for out number 1. 2-2 to Sandoval. His line to second. Great play by Danny Espinosa, leaning to his right. Down to first, the appeal. Pence swung the bat, and we're going to the bottom of the 17th. Bryce Harper with another chance to be the hero. Still tied at 1. Harper with a fly ball into the left field corner, and Perez is there for it. There's one away. Ramos sends a fly ball out to right center field, and there are 2 away. Turn in the order here with 2 out. Ground ball for Crawford. We go to the 18th inning in D.C. tonight. Giants and Nationals still tied at 1.
Did make
Well, even you're getting into it now.
Yeah.
Belt with a drive, hammered to deep right field, and that one is gone. Brandon Belt had been quiet tonight, held 0 for 6. And Crawford with a swing and a miss. 1 gone in the 18th. And the 1-2 pitch to Gary Brown is swung on and missed.
Well, having said that, if he's not able to nail it down.
Little pop up behind shortstop. Desmond yields to Harper. Will go to the last of the 18th. Will this be the swing that sends this series to San Francisco with the Giants up 2-0? We'll find out when we go to the bottom of the inning next.
Good curveball. And I think if you're the Nationals, you're trying to figure out if he can pound some strikes if you're the first hitter.
Struck him out. Baltimore Orioles. And now we're 1 out away from that. The next 3-2. And the tying runs aboard. The 2-2 pitch. Worth sends a ball out to right center. And that is that. Hunter Pence is there to make the catch, and this series goes back to San Francisco with the Giants in command. A 1-run win in the opener, a come from behind 1-run 18-inning win tonight in 6 hours and 23 minutes, the longest postseason game in Major League history. The Giants have stolen another in D.C.